They thought I was finished. Nah. They had the nerve to believe I'd stay down. They looked at my silence and mistook it for defeat. They thought quiet meant weak. That silence was the sound of surrender. But silence isn't surrender. It's the calm before the storm. The build-up before the sky splits open and the world is consumed by thunder and chaos. They're out there somewhere, laughing, thinking it's over, thinking they've won. They forgot that the silence before the strike is louder than any scream. I was silent once, not because I was beaten, but because I was waiting for the right moment to let my vengeance roar louder than any of their laughter. They tried to bury me. They thought they could end my story. They dragged me down into the dirt, hoping I'd rot away in the darkness. But I'm not just a body. I'm not something they can discard and forget. They didn't bury me. They planted me. And now from that dirt I've risen, darker, stronger, more determined than ever. They think they've won, but they've only delayed the inevitable. I don't need their pity. I don't crave their mercy. And I sure as hell don't need anyone's approval. They thought I'd beg. They thought I'd plead for another chance, for some shred of grace. For what? I don't ask. I take what's mine. And when I do, they'll remember this moment. The moment they should have finished the job. The moment they should have run while they still had the chance. They think they've seen the worst of me. They think they've survived the storm. But they have no idea. What they saw before, that was nothing. That was me holding back. That was me in chains. That was me silenced. But now there are no chains holding me down. Now there's nothing keeping me quiet. And they're about to understand what true darkness feels like. They'll feel it in their bones. They'll taste it in the air. Every breath they take will remind them of me. Every scream, every desperate plea for help, every whisper of fear. It all belongs to me now. They took my silence for weakness. That was their first mistake. And it's a mistake they'll regret for the rest of their short, miserable lives. They don't get to walk away from this. They don't get to live in peace, pretending none of this happened. They left their marks on me. Bruises, scars. But those aren't marks of defeat. No, they're proof I survived. Proof I outlasted their cowardice. Proof that they couldn't break me. They thought they could hurt me and move on. They thought they could bury their guilt, forget their sins, and live without looking over their shoulders. But they were wrong. I'm not just coming for them. I'm already here. I'm in their minds, eating away at their peace. I'm the shadow lurking at the edge of their vision, the fear they can't shake, the nightmare they can't escape. They think they've built something strong, something lasting, but I'll tear it all down. Piece by piece, brick by brick. I'm not just going to beat them, I'm going to break them. I'll make them watch as everything they've ever cared about turns to ash. This isn't just revenge. This is justice. This is the price they pay for trying to bury me alive. They wanted to push me down, to silence me, to crush my spirit. But they made a mistake. They didn't bury a corpse. They planted a force of nature. And now I'm pulling them under. into the darkness, into the void where there is no light, no hope, no escape, only me. Only the vengeance they tried so desperately to run from. They'll scream, oh, they'll scream, but no one's coming to save them. They'll cry out for mercy, but mercy is gone. Mercy died when they pushed me into the dirt. Mercy disappeared the moment they laughed at my pain. I've taken care of their allies, their friends. Everyone they thought they could rely on is gone. They thought they could count on someone to protect them, someone to save them from what's coming. But now they'll learn they're just as alone as they left me. And in those final moments, as they draw their last breaths, they'll finally understand. They'll understand that this was the only way it could end. That no matter how far they ran, no matter how deep they hid, they could never escape the shadow that's been waiting for them all along. They didn't break me. They unleashed me. And now they'll live in the world they created, a world where I am their nightmare, where I am their reckoning, where I am their end. Once I was silent. Once I kept my head down and endured. But now my vengeance speaks, and it screams their names.